Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and today's weather hazard briefing is for Wednesday, September 8th. For Wednesday and Thursday, we're expecting some warm, smoky, and breezy conditions, especially in the central mountains, with some storms working through the region on Friday. Some key points we're going to focus on: mainly dry and smoky conditions are going to continue through midweek, with a red flag warning in effect for the central mountains from noon to 9 today. The Idaho Department of Environmental Quality does have an air quality alert in effect for the entire forecast area, and we will defer to them for any updated guidance on that front. Above normal temperatures are expected for both Wednesday and Thursday, with some possible record-setting temperatures, especially in our valley locations. A pattern change for Friday means that we're going to be seeing some increased precipitation chances with some cooler, more seasonable temperatures, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than our highs midweek. So overall, looking like a very pleasant weekend. Here's a look at our current satellite loop. Mainly a few upper-level clouds working through the region, a little bit more moisture in the northern Pacific, and we'll be trying to tap into that towards the later part of this week for Friday into Saturday. Here's a look at our weather and impacts outlook matrix. For Wednesday and Thursday, main concerns are focused around the smoke, very low relative humidity, and some heat concerns, especially with the record-setting temperatures possible across the board. And then towards our central mountains, a little bit more breezy conditions are expected, and we do have that red flag warning in effect for Wednesday. A little bit of a change for Friday, continued smoke, but more of a chance for isolated thunderstorms across the entire forecast area. Be keeping a close eye on that for any major impacts. Taking a look at your Saturday, as that trough continues to move east through the region, mainly confining those thunderstorm chances for isolated risk in the morning hours for Saturday in our eastern locations, with slight chance of thunderstorms throughout the rest of the area. Looking towards Sunday, some clearing conditions are expected, with some upper-level flow transitioning to be more out of our north-northwest. So as far as not tapping into as much of this wildfire smoke than our western wildfires, but still dealing with a little bit more of that smoke inundation in the central mountains. Here's a look at our current watches, warnings, and advisories. We do have that red flag warning in effect today from noon to 9 for the central mountains. Here's a look at some of the smoke modeling in our area. As you can see, especially across the central mountains, large plumes of smoke are developing, especially with those fires still raging right now. And as far as the flow continues throughout the rest of the week through Friday, that predominant southwest flow looks to keep the majority of the smoke just northwest of us in the Boise area. But down towards our area, still seeing some smoke lingering, but maybe it's not significant impacts towards Thursday time frame into Friday. Here's a look at your high temperatures and max wind gusts today. Mainly across the board, temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 90s, with wind gusts especially in the central mountains right around that 20 to 30 miles an hour. And for your Thursday, temperatures are going to be cooling maybe by about a degree or two, but still across the board, mainly temperatures in the mid to 90s, with winds sustained again in the central mountains. It's going to be where our gustiest conditions are expected. For Friday, things start to cool off with that pattern change and an upper-level trough moving through the area. Main concerns for the severe part of it, mainly just not a big concern as far as any marginal risk, but mainly just some thunder concerns possible with some isolated thunderstorms. But temperatures, again, in the low 70s, mid 70s, and all the way up to the mid 80s across our snake plane. Here's a look at your weekend. Temperatures are going to be very moderate, especially on Saturday, with temperatures in the low to mid 70s. And then Sunday, things cool up by a few degrees, and that'll generally start a warming trend to start off next week. And a preliminary look again at some rainfall amounts that expecting that Thursday through the weekend time frame. Across the board, chance for isolated thunderstorms is across the entire forecast area, with a little bit more heightened risk in our mountainous locations. And from the Climate Prediction Center, looking at the 6 to 10 day outlook, so from Sunday through the start of next week, going to be expecting some drier and about normal precipitation chances to start off that time period, with temperatures just a little bit above normal. So as we had talked about past Sunday, things look to be warming up by a few degrees, but generally right around normal for this time of year. And next week after that, so as far as the late part of next week and into the second week, we're mainly looking at some maybe below normal forecasted expected precipitation, some more of a drier trend that we're seeing for the next 2 weeks. And as far as temperatures are concerned, kind of a similar thing as the previous outlook, mainly concerned around the focusing for increased, maybe slightly for temperatures, but still right around normal for this time of year. And taking a quick look through our head points, it's going to be mainly dry and smoky conditions continue. A red flag warning is in effect today from noon to 9, and the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality does have an air quality alert in effect. Above normal temperatures Wednesday and Thursday, some possible record-setting events, so be keeping a close eye on that. And a pattern change for Friday through the start of the next week. Will mainly be bringing with it some increased precipitation chances, some cooler, more seasonable temperatures, around that 10 to 15 degrees cooler, with a warming trend past Sunday into the start of next week. That about wraps up your weather briefing for today. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to contact us at our email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.